ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமாதரம் முனி ரம்ய ஜாமாதரி யோகீந்திர பாதரேகாமயம் சதா ததாயத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜ முனிம் பஜே. லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமுன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மத் ஆச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். யோ நித்யமச்சுதபதாம்புஜ யுக்மருக்ம व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणायमेने अस्मद्गुरोर् भगवतोऽस्य दयैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. मातापिता योतयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेरुकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियगुणं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना. भूतं सरश्च महताह्वय भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखर योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रेण परकाले यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशं निम् प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. இன்னமுத முட்டியேன் இங்கே வா பைங்கிளியே, தென்னரங்கம் பாடவல்ல சீர்பெருமாள், பொன்னின் சிலை சேர் முதலியர்வேள் சேரலர்கோன் எங்கள் குலசேகரன் என்றே கூறு. ஆரம் கெட பரநண்பர் கொள்ளார் என்று அவர்களுக்கே வாரங்கொடு குடப்பாம்பில் கையிட்டவன், மாற்றலரை வீரங்கெடுத்த சங்கோல் கொல்லிகாவலன், வில்லவர்கோன் சேரன் குலசேகரன் முடிவேந்தர் சிகாமணியே. Divyaprabandham series of lectures, we have been enjoying perumAL thirumozhi, which is a divine composition of Kulashekara Alvar. Kulashekara Alvar, in the first decade, surrendered to Sri Ranganatha. As part of Sharanagati, one gets 6 aspects as a natural outcome. That is, being favorable towards Bhagavan, avoiding unfavorable aspects, having strong faith that Bhagavan will protect us, pursuing Bhagavan by accepting that he is the means, offering oneself to Bhagavan, highlighting one's inability to do anything on one's own. These are the 6 aspects which naturally come about in a person who surrendered properly to Bhagavan. In the second Padikam, Kulashekara Alvar manifested the first aspect, that is, being favorable towards Bhagavan, that is, by being affectionate towards Bhagavan's devotees, Bhagavatas, that brings joy to Bhagavan. Hence, Kulashekara Alvar showed that he is intent on pleasing Bhagavan by having affection towards his devotees. Now the second aspect, that is avoiding unfavorable aspects, that is being highlighted in this third Padikam, meyyil vAzhkkaiyai. In the third Padikam, Kulashekara Alvar shows that he doesn't engage with materialistic people, worldly desires. So that is the principle being shown in this third Padikam. Let us see Periyavachan Pillai's Avatarika introduction section for this Padikam. He beautifully shows the connection between previous Padikam and current Padikam. In the previous Padikam, Kulashekara Alvar explained that having love towards Bhagavan means that love extends up to Bhagavan's devotees, Bhagavatas. Tatseshatvam. Tatseshatvam means being a servitor of Bhagavan. That should lead one to Tadiya Sheshatvam, that is, being a servitor of Bhagavatas, who are devotees of Bhagavan. So in the previous Padikam, in thOthAthri, Kulashekara Alvar showed that he cannot survive without being in the association of Bhagavatas. Now, when that happens, it will eventually lead to avoiding association with materialistic people, samsaris. So that is being highlighted in this particular padikam. Now one beautiful thing here is, we have to observe this very carefully. When it comes to anukulyasya sankalpam, that is being favorable towards Bhagavan, just the sankalpam, that is vowing to do it or planning to do it, that is sufficient. Bhagavan is just seeing the intent, whether we are planning to be good, favorable towards him and his devotees. But when it comes to unfavorable aspects, just planning or intending to do it is not sufficient. One has to physically avoid it, physically avoid the pratikulyam, the unfavorable aspects. The same Shastram which highlighted that Bhagavan's forms, qualities, leelas, wealth, these are all desirable for a devotee, the same Shastram is highlighting that materialistic aspects, worldly pleasures, they have to be abandoned. The outcome of knowledge is to be engaged with Bhagavan's devotees. And the outcome of ignorance is to engage in materialistic people who have more rajogunam and tamogunam. Bhagavan's devotees will have more sattvagunam, but materialistic people will have more rajogunam and tamogunam. So we have to avoid the rajogunam and tamogunam that is being highlighted here. Also, we can see some examples. Prahlad Alvan, who first had affiliation towards his father, he wanted to guide his father, advise his father, save him. But as his father was going against Bhagavan and Bhagavatas too much, he abandoned his own father and surrendered to Bhagavan and fully dependent on Bhagavan. Similarly, Vibhishan Alvan, Shri Vibhishan Alvan too advised Ravana. He wished well for Ravana also, that he also becomes devoted to Sri Rama. But as Ravana developed more enmity towards Bhagavan, he, that is Shri Vibhishan Alvan, abandoned Ravana and went to Sri Rama. So it is obvious that we have to avoid what is unfavorable for Bhagavan. Now, what is unfavorable? What is pratikulyam? That is explained here by Periyavachan Pillai. Being dehatma abhimani, that is considering the body to be non-different from self. That is a big unfavorable aspect. One should not be like that. And then dhivyaprabandham, that is having great attachment, affection towards worldly pleasures, and not knowing that there is something beyond the body, that there is something called Atma. Not having such knowledge, all of these are unfavorable aspects. So all of these must be avoided. And Kulashekara Alvar is saying that I won't fit with any of these. I cannot stand materialistic people. I cannot stand worldly pleasures. I cannot stand just bodily understanding. So that is shown in this padiham, in this decade. This is Periyavachan Pillai's introduction. Let us see each pasuram. There are only 9 pasurams in this padiham. Very short pasurams with brief meanings, but beautiful pasurams with beautiful meanings. Let us enjoy each pasuram now. Before we go into the first pasuram, I just want to remind Bhagavatas that we have translated the Vyakhyanams, the commentaries for almost all of the Dhivyaprabandhams already and have preserved them in English in dhivyaprabandham.coil.org. So this effort is only to create a taste in these Pasurams. For detailed understanding, in-depth understanding, please go through the detailed translations. But just to get an overall idea about the meanings of these Pasurams, these lectures will be sufficient. So we'll move on to the first Pasuram. meyyil vAzhkkaiyai மெய்யெனக் கொள்ளும் இவ்வையந்தன்னொடும் கூடுவது இல்லையான் ஐயனே அரங்கா என்று அழைக்கின்றேன் மையல் கொண்டொழிந்தேன் எந்தன் மாலிக்கே. In the first Pasuram, Kulashekar Alvar is saying that he does not mingle with the ignorant people who think that this unstable life in this world is stable. He says that he is affectionate towards Bhagavan, who is very affectionate towards him. So Bhagavan shows love towards Alvar. In turn, Alvar shows love towards Bhagavan. And because Alvar is fully focused on Bhagavan, he says that he doesn't mingle with those who think this unstable world to be stable. Only due to ignorance, we see this world to be stable. For example, we have so many plans. We make so many plans to live our life. We plan for a house, we plan for insurance, we plan for vehicle. We do so many things. But everything can collapse in a moment. So that is the nature of this world. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. When he talks about this world, he says, this place is an abode of sorrows. And it is impermanent. So for such world, people have the conception that it is stable. And that is because of their ignorance. So Alvar is saying that he wouldn't mingle with such people. One thing we have to understand in these things, whenever Alvar say that they won't mingle with samsaris, but they have done upadeshams for samsaris also. Their instructions, advice is for all. Those who take up those advice, instructions, they benefit. So when Alvar say they don't mingle with samsaris, it means that Alvars don't accept the philosophy of samsaris. They don't get influenced by samsaris, but they are magnanimous and compassionate to give advice and to lead samsaris out of samsaram to Paramapadam. So let us see the word by word meanings. meyyil vAzhkkaiyai, life on this earth which is unstable. meyyெனக் கொள்ளும், considering it to be stable or as stable. இவ்வையம் தன்னொடும். Vayyam means the people of the world. When they say the world is praising, that means people of world are praising. So here, இவ்வையம் தன்னொடும் means with the people of this world. யான் கூடுவதில்லை, I do not mingle. ஐயனே, here ஐயா means very close relative, natural relative, like father. அரங்கா, ஓ ஸ்ரீ ரங்கநாத என்று அழைக்கின்றேன். I am calling out in this manner. So I am calling out, oh Ranganatha, oh my father. In this manner I am calling out. Endan Malike, towards Bhagavan, who is affectionate towards me. Mayyil kondu olindhen. I am also very affectionate. Bhagavan is affectionate towards me, so I am also very affectionate towards him. More than his affection, also there is the natural relationship. Sometimes our father may be angry on us. At that time we won't hate our father. We will just be still affectionate. Similarly, that natural relationship is also there, love is also there. So that is first Pasuram. Now second Pasuram. நூலினேர் இடையார் திறத்தே நிற்கும் ஞானம் தன்னொடும் கூடுவது இல்லையான் ஆலியா அழையா அரங்கா என்று மாலெழுந்தொழிந்தேன் எந்தன் மாலிக்கே. In this Pasuram, Alvar is saying, those who are involved in worldly pursuits, those who are chasing materialistic pleasures, with such people, I have no involvement. He says, I am only involved with Bhagavan. Let us see the word by word meanings. நூலினேர் இடையார் திறத்தே நிற்கும். நூலின் நேர் இடையார். Idai means waist. Noolin near idayar. That means very slender waist, very thin waist, like a thread. So those who are involved with women who have such thin waist, Nyalam tannodum, with the people of this world. Nyalam means world. Here it indicates the people of the world. Yan kuduvadillai. I do not mingle. I don't have anything to do with them, says Alvar. Aliya. Aliya means dancing, with overflowing affection. Dancing. Aranga endru. Reciting the divine names of Sri Ranganatha, Periya Perumal. Oh Aranga. Aranganathan is Tamil word. Ranganatha is Sanskritam. In Tamil when we say, it is said as Aranganathan. So, reciting the divine names of Periya Perumal, Sri Ranganatha, Alaya, calling out, I am crying out such divine names. Yendan Malike, towards Bhagavan, who is affectionate towards me. Mal எழுந்து ஒழிந்தேன். I have developed affection. See, our philosophy, our sampradayam is based on Bhagavan coming and accepting Jivatma. First, Bhagavan is showing his love. He is trying to convince every Atma to have a loving relationship with Bhagavan. So it is Bhagavan's efforts which is fructifying, which is giving results now. And once that love of Bhagavan is understood by us, we will also start loving him. So that is the concept here in this Pasuram. Next, third Pasuram. Maranar varivenjilaikku ஆட்செய்யும் பாரினாரோடும் கூடுவதில்லையான் ஆரமார்வன் அரங்கன் அனந்தன் நல்நாரணன் நரகாந்தகன் பித்தனே. In this Pasuram, Alvar is declaring that those who are chasing women, they are roaming around, being under the control of Manmata, Cupid, that is Kamadeva. Alvar says, with such person, he will not mingle at all. And he is saying that he is affectionate, loving towards Bhagavan only. Let us see the word by word meanings. Maranar, that is Manmatan. Cupid, love god, the devata for love. Vari vemsilaikku, for the beautiful and cruel bow. Because it is Kamadeva's bow, it is very beautiful. And it is cruel because it brings people together, and when they are in separation, they cannot be happy. So, such bow, ஆட்செய்யும், those who roam around, being under its control, under the control of that bow of Kamadeva. Parinarodum, with the people of this world, those who are residents of this world, and they are running around chasing women. due to the influence of Kamadeva. Yan kuduvadillai. I do not mingle. I have nothing to do with them. Aram Marvan. The Sri Ranganatha Lord, who is having different ornaments, chain, necklace, and so on. Aram means necklace or chain. Marvan means one who has on his chest. Arangan, having the divine name of Sri Ranganatha. Bhagavan is known as Sri Ranganatha in this Dividesham, Sri Rangam. Anantan, who is beyond any limits. Anta means end. Ananta means one who is beyond any end. He is present in so many different forms. We cannot say that Bhagavan is limited to this many forms. So that is emphasized here. Bhagavan having countless forms in Vibhavavataram, in Archavataram, and so on. Nan Naranan. He is the Narayana. Narayana means the one who is the abode for all the Atmas. And that is the abode to be attained also. So Bhagavan is the one who is Narayana, has two meanings. He is present in all the Jivatmas, inside all the Jivatmas, and second meaning is he is holding, supporting all the Atmas. So both meanings are there. Here, being the abode for Jivatmas is highlighted. Narakandakan, he is protecting his followers, devotees, from falling into the hell. Whoever is surrendered to Bhagavan, whoever is having devotion towards Bhagavan, they will be protected by Bhagavan so that they don't reach the hellish places. Pittanhe, I have developed great affection, love towards such Bhagavan, says Alvar in the third Pasuram. Next, fourth Pasuram. Undiye udaye ugandodum immandalattodum kooduvathillayan. Andavanan arangan vanpeyimulai undavanan tan unmattan kanmine. In this Pasuram, Alvar is saying that he does not mingle with people who chase just food and clothes. He says that he is one who is just engaged with Bhagavan. Undiye udaye. Undi means food. Udai means clothes. When there is undiye, udaye, that means evakaram is there in the end, which is indicating the overwhelming affection towards those. That is food, for example. Udaye means they have overwhelming affection towards clothes. So when they are looking for food, they are only looking for food. When they are looking for clothes, they are only looking for clothes. So that is the emphasis here. Undiye udaye. Ugandodum. Desirously chasing them, running after them. Mandalattodum. With the people of this world, yan kuduvadillai. I do not mingle with them. Andavanan. Vanan means the controller. Andam means the universe. So the Lord of everyone who are present in this universe. One peyimulai undavayan. One who has the mouth with which he consumed the life along with the milk from the bosom of Putana. And this Putana was very hard-hearted. That's why she said as one pay, very cruel heart. Arangantan, on Sri Ranganatha, Periya Perumal, Unmattan Kanmine. I am having mad affection. I am crazy about Sri Ranganatha. And I don't want to mingle with those who are just chasing food and clothes, says Alvar in the fourth Pasuram. Next, fifth Pasuram. தீதில் நன்னெறி நிற்க அல்லாது செய் நீதியாரோடும் கூடுவதில்லையான். ஆதியாயன் அரங்கன் அந்தாமரை பேதைமா மணவாளந்தன் பித்தனே. In this Pasuram, Alvar is saying that he doesn't mingle with those who are desirous of lowly benefits, worldly pleasures, and for that they engage in improper activities also. And he is saying that further he has developed affection, love towards Bhagavan only. Let us see the word by word meanings. Thidil nanneri nirka. While there are proper paths which don't have any fault, Allah adu sei nidiyarudum. Those who have taken the vow to keep desiring, craving for lowly benefits, Yan Kuduvinde, I do not mingle with them. Adi means the cause, the creator of all the worlds. Bhagavan is the one who created everything in this world, in this samsara. Ayan means the cowherd boy, Krishna, who is very easy to approach for all. So here both Paratvam and Saulabhyam, both are highlighted. Adi is Paratvam, being the cause for everyone, everything, that is Paratvam. Ayan is being very simply approachable, easily approachable. Tamarai Pedema Manavalan, being the divine consort of Periya Piratiyar, Sri Ranganayakitayar, Sri Mahalakshmi, who resides on a beautiful lotus flower. Arangantan, in matters related to Sri Ranganatha, on Sri Ranganatha Pittane. I remained very affectionate, very crazy. Pitti means craziness, being infatuated. So that is shown in this Pasuram. In the commentary for Antamare Pedema Manavalantan Pittane, for that Sri Ramayana Shlokam is shown. Aranya Kandam 37:18. Aprameyam hi tattejo yasyasa janakatmaja atvam samarthastam hartum ramachapashrayam pane. Here Maricha tells Ravana that Sri Rama, who is splendorous and Pirati, Sita Devi, who is the divine daughter of Janaka Maharaja, she is the cause for Sri Rama's splendor. And Pirati's greatness is beyond our ability to comprehend. So Maricha is telling Ravana that you are not capable of bringing here that Pirati who lives under his bow. So Maricha is advising Ravana. When Ravana wanted to go with his plan of abducting Sita Pirati, Maricha was advising, don't try to do it, you cannot do it. So here, Pedema Manavalan, that means Bhagavan is divine consort of Sri Mahalakshmi. So that is highlighted in this Pasuram. The implied meaning here is that Bhagavan's greatness is due to his divine consort, that is Sita Pirati, that is Sri Mahalakshmi. So that is the 5th Pasuram. Next, 6th Pasuram. Embarathar Allarodum Kudalan Umbar வாழ்வை ஒன்றாக கருதிலன் தம்பிரான் அமரர்க்கு அரங்கநகர் எம்பிரானுக்கு எழுமையும் பித்தனே. In this Pasuram, Alvar is saying that not only he will avoid worldly people here, samsaris, he will also not consider the wealth of Devalokam as something which is desirable. So he doesn't even crave for Swargam. And further he says that irrespective of number of births I take, I will remain loving towards Bhagavan only. That is the introduction. Embarathar Allarodum. Those who do not carry out service like I do, Em Paratar, that means those who do not engage in Kainkariam. Like himself, Alvar is always engaged in Kainkariam. Here Alvar is saying that for those who do not carry out Kainkariam, Kudalan, I will not mingle with them. Umbarvalvai, the greatness, the opulence of Swargam and the people of Swargam. Ondraga, as a material, as a worthy material, Karudilan, I will not consider. Amararku Tambiran, one who is the controller of Nityasuris. Nityasuris are the permanent residents of Paramapadam. They don't ever get touched by karma. So such Nityasuri's Lord, Aranganagar, one who was taken inside the Koil. This Srirangam is known as Koil. Bhagavan has taken this Srirangam as his abode. Such Bhagavan, Empiraniki, in matters related to perumAL, Sri Ranganatha, Elumayum, at all times, Pittane, I will be loving towards him, says Alvar in this 6th Pasuram. Next, 7th Pasuram. எத்திரத்திலும் யாருடும் கூடும் அச்சித்தம் தன்னை தவிர்த்தனன் செங்கண்மால் மத்தனே அரங்கா என்று அழைக்கின்றேன் பித்தனாய் ஒழிந்தேன் எம்பிரானிக்கே. In this Pasuram, when Alvar was asked, how did you get this greatness of not mingling with others? Because we all think that we don't want to mingle with others, but we end up somehow mingling with others. We cannot avoid that. So, someone asked, how did you get this greatness? For that, Alvar says, this did not happen due to my own efforts, but it was by the grace of Bhagavan. It happened in me. He created this in me, says Alvar. Yetirathilum, to attain whatever I desire, yarudum, with any person, Kudum achittan tannai, my mind which will get ruined. Senganmal, one with lotus-like eyes. Senganmal means the one who is having reddish lotus-like eyes. Tavirtanan, mercifully removed. So Bhagavan removed the thought in my mind, by which I could attain whatever I desired with any person. It is Bhagavan's grace. Attane, O Lord who controls me. Aranga, O Sri Ranganatha. Endru alaikinrem. I am calling out in this manner. Embiranike. For whom? For my Lord. Pittanai odindhen. I became infatuated. So Alvar is saying that he became very loving towards Bhagavan. Next, very beautiful Pasuram, 8th Pasuram. பேயரே எனக்கு யாவரும் யானுமோர் பேயனே எவர்க்கும் இது பேசியன் ஆயனே அரங்கா என்று அழைக்கின்றேன் பேயனாய் ஒழிந்தேன் எம்பிரானிக்கே. So in this Pasuram, Alvar is highlighting his distinguished nature and the lowly nature of samsaris. Also here, Alvar is highlighting that those who are materialistically oriented, those who are eager for materialistic objectives, they are weird for him and he is weird for them. So that is the theme of this Pasuram. Yavarum, all the people of this world who desire the worldly pursuits, Yanakku, for me, who desires the ultimate benefit, Peyare, they are all mad only for me. Yanum, I too, Evarkum, for all, Peyane, I am a mad person only. So for others, for me, all the people are mad. For others, I am mad. So that is the message here. Yanum, I too, Evarkum, for all, Peyane, I am a mad person only. Idu Pesiyan. What is the purpose of discussing this in detail, elaborately? Ayane, O Krishna, who incarnated as cowherd, O Sri Ranganatha, Aranga, Endru Alaikkindren, I am calling out this way. Empiranike, on Bhagavan Sriman Narayana only, Peyanai Odindren, I became mad. So, Alvar is saying in this Pasuram that everyone in this world is mad only, in my view, because they are not following Bhagavan fully. And I am mad for those people, because they look at me and they don't understand what I am doing. So, he says, I am going to just call out for Krishna, who incarnated as a cowherd, as I am going to call out Sri Ranganatha now, because that same Krishna is present as Sri Ranganatha here. And calling out, I will tell him that I have become mad in matters relating to you, that is Sri Ranganatha. That is 8th Pasuram. Finally, 9th Pasuram, only 9 Pasurams in this decade. Angaiyai Arangan Adiyinai, Tangu Sindai Taniperum Pittanai. Kongarukon Kulashekaran Sonna Sol, Ingu Vallavarku Edam ondu illaye. So here, Alvar is saying those who recite these Pasurams, which are shown by me, for such people, no hurdles will affect them in this world, says Alvar. Amkai Adi, having Sudarshana Chakra, Tiruvadi Alvan, on his beautiful divine hand, Arangan, Sri Ranganatha, his Adiyanai, the pair of divine feet, the 2 divine feet for them, Tangisindai, having an engaging mind, Taniperum Pittanai, having deep affection, Kongarhon, being the lord of the western direction. Kongu means the Coimbatore region. Kulashekaran, Kulashekara Alvar, Sonna, mercifully spoken, Sol, these Pasurams, these 9 Pasurams, Vallavarku, those who have learnt and mastered it, in this world, Edam ondu illai, no hurdle will occur for them in enjoying Bhagavan. That is the meaning for this 9th Pasuram. With this, the decade comes to an end. Please visit the dhivyaprabandham.koil.org and see the detailed meanings for these Pasurams. We'll see in the next session. Alvar Thirudi Ganeshanam, Emberamanar Thirudi Ganeshanam, Periyavachan Pillai Thirudi Ganeshanam, Jiyar Thirudi Ganeshanam, Jiyar Thirudi Ganeshanam, Kulashekara Alvar Thirudi Ganeshanam. பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி 100,000 மல்லாண்டு தின்றோன்மணி உண்ணாம் சேவடி செவிதில் காப்பு அடியோம் ஓடும் நோடும் பிரிவு ஞாயிரம் பல்லாண்டு வடிவாய் நின்றுமார்பின் வாழியன் நம்கையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவால் செய்தி வளத்துறையும் சுடர் அழியும் பல்லாண்டு பிரகோர் முழங்கும் பாஞ்ச சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டு.
KOIL.org has published a variety of Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam books in different languages. A wide range of books covering different topics from absolute beginners to advanced level knowledge seekers are available at books.koil.org. Books can be ordered via email koil.org@gmail.com or WhatsApp. For details, please contact mobile numbers 8220-151966, 9600-595273